Welcome everyone. Good afternoon. I'm going live a little early. I was supposed to go live at 6 p.m., but I changed my mind, and we are on the last two sections of this diamond painting, thank God. So we're going to work on this today, and if you're here and you haven't been able to watch, please type in #replay to let me know that you watched it, and I hope you all enjoy, and welcome. Hey, Susan, how are you? Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
Forgot to turn my phone down. Oops. Sorry. Are you staying cool, guys? I hope everybody's staying cool. I'm going to let everybody come in first before I start, like, running my mouth. And I got to turn this down some because it's a little bright. I hope everybody's staying cool. It's hotter than I don't know what outside. Oh, my gosh. How is everyone today? How has everyone's week been going? I hope everyone's doing great. Oh, you were waiting for my live? Well, I had planned to go live after Cal's Crafts, but because there was somebody going live at the same time. I usually go live on Sundays, but after talking to a friend of mine, I decided, you know what, it doesn't matter. I go live when I feel like it. They don't like it. Oh, well. So here I am. And I needed to give my arm rest. So from stitching, because I stitched a marathon yesterday and was going to do one today, but I'm going to take a break for a few minutes and come live. Decided to go live now instead. Give my arm a little bit of break. Hi, Rachel. Not that I don't mind stitching. I just need, until my stand comes, it's a little awkward. So, how are you, Rachel? Yes, I am trying to get this last two sections done. I think I need more. I think I need more wax, and I don't know what I did with the thing that I get my wax out with. There it is. So, hi, Lizzie. How are you? I'm good. Just going to stitch on my yoga corns today before going back to the head. The boys are fine. We're just trying to stay cool. And I've been stitching on my Anna Green Gables and just staying cool because, good Lord, it's hotter than I don't know what outside. It's like 90 some degrees, but the heat index is 103, 104. So I'm staying my butt inside, not doing a darn thing. And I'm staying right here. Not trying to go out in that mess. because last week was brutal, especially for Justin. And it was his choice because he had things to do last week, and he went walking even though I told him it was going to be awful hot outside. But he needed to go put some applications in, or pick, get websites for applications and stuff like that. And he's, I've been feeling bad for him because he had heat exhaustion like crazy. And I wouldn't wish that on any person. I know, I've been there. It doesn't feel very good. Lizzie, how are things up in Canada, sweetie? You staying cool up there, or is it comfortable up there? I've always wanted to live in Canada, but I just, number one, I don't have a passport. Number two, I don't have a visa. Would have no reason to, wouldn't even have a reason for getting a visa. They don't have, yeah, it is. It's no joke whatsoever. It's a pain. It's, and I had to keep him hydrated all week because, and he didn't want to go, but he needed to, and yeah. So I've always wanted to live in either Canada or England. Those would be my two go-to places to live. But I've looked visas up, and there's really no reason for me to have one because, number one, I don't work. Number two, yeah. Yeah, it's hot down here too, Lizzie. That's one thing I've, and as you guys can hear, my air conditioner is running. It's been running since, I think, like 9 o'clock this morning. So it's not going to stop running until later. And that's just how hot it is. When it gets hot like this outside, it runs constantly. just find me a Canadian boy to marry. You're funny. Oh, you're hilarious. No, I I don't even know what to say to that. No, it's not even that. Yeah, I know. I do need a passport. I knew that. I just, it's always been a dream, let's put it that way, to live in one of those two places. So I can dream, especially where the show Anna Green Gables was filmed. I would love to go live there. And it seems to be like a quiet place. Now, I don't know if it's like that in, real life, or if it's just, different than the show. But yeah, that would be a place that I would like to go and live to, in Prince Edward Island. I've camped over there by Thousand Islands. That would be, but I just think those are, places to camp. I don't think you can live there. I don't know. It's been a while. You gotta realize I haven't been to Thousand Islands in Canada in like forever. I was in high school. My parents went camping down there, and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. Not that I didn't like being in Thousand Islands, but I just don't like camping. So it wouldn't have been, so. No, and of course now we have, you know, the background noise of my 18-and-a-half-year-old. To Canada or Ireland. See, that's another place, Ireland. It just because, you know, no, I can't come there and live. I wouldn't, but I mean, mainly England, because what is that TV show, Midsummer Murders? I used to watch that show all the time, and I always liked the little small towns that they featured on that show. And it reminds me of, you know, where my parents live, and they live about 10 minutes away in another very small town. And it always, that's one of my big, you know, places I would love to live. But, and I've done research on it over the years of trying to, you know, justify why I would move over there. And there's never been a reason. So, but yeah. So yes, as Rachel said, I'm on my last 2 sections of my painting. Hopefully next week I'll have my new one started up, or be ready to start my new one. Hi, Robert. And you guys can see me start that one. And poor Cal's going to be like totally lost, because I was planning to go live after her, and she's going to be lost because she's going to be like, I'll message her later and tell her I'm just going to keep my time. I don't care. And it's one that come on, I'm going to shut up. I was going to shut up. So what is everybody working on? I know what Rachel's working on. I know what I'm working on, besides my diamond painting. What about everybody else? What is everybody working on besides trying to stay cool and keep ourselves occupied? Born and raised in Colorado, only been out of the state 5 times. Rachel, you are living my dream life, self-sufficient. I'm doing great. Have tea and work on my Equals diamond painting. I have 12 more colors to go. Oh, cool, Robert. Oh, crap. I got something on my freaking... Why? Just why? Do I get crap? But it's not where I need to put a drill, so that's a good thing for right now, until I need to put a drill there. Oh, you're in Colorado? I did not know that, Susan. I had no clue you were in Colorado. Where in Colorado are you? Because I have a friend that lives in Denver. I saw the video you posted. I didn't watch the video, Lizzie, but I saw the notification for it, and I saw the diamond painting, and I was like, holy crap. No. No. Mm-mm. Okay, you're in Boulder. Okay. If you guys have seen, if there's anybody here that has read the groups and the post that I just posted in my group, in the groups, I was originally supposed to go live at 6 p.m., but I changed the time just because I'm not going to let somebody run me out of my time slot that I normally go live in. So it's, you know, it's all good. It's going in your bedroom. Okay. Well, at least you'll go to sleep with Nice dreams. I'm pretty good, Robert. How are you? Just trying to stay in the air conditioning and try to stay out of the dang heat and keep my kids occupied and try not to let them get bored too much. But other than that, we're pretty good. I still haven't freaking painted my bathroom yet. Can y'all believe this? I've been only saying this for like a month and a half that I wanted to paint my bathroom, and guess what? I haven't done it. I just keep putting it off. I need to get to it. I need a good swift kick in the rear because I keep putting it off. And it's not that I don't want to do it, or I like to procrastinate when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I know how much, I got to do to get ready for it. And yeah, I'm just not, I don't know. I got to do the whole apartment. It's just taking me forever. So I'm just, I just need to just like say, you know what, do it and get, because it's not going to get done if it's not going to get done if it's not, you know, so I need to get started on it and get it done because, yeah, they gave me a whole big thing of paint and it's still sitting over here. So, and I hope I have more of this color because I am, oh, sorry, I'm looking for this color. And I'm talking with my mouth full of my pen. Just make sure I have enough of this color because if not, I'm in trouble. So I haven't been doing a whole lot because it's been too hot to do a darn thing. And just, yeah, staying cool and trying to get things done. Have my next diamond painting already behind me, ready to go. And it's all kitted up, so. And ready. Now, I don't know if Karen, diamond painting with anxiety, is here, but those of you, I received a I received some friend mail this week, and I was going to do it, show it in my drawer with me, but I chose not to. But just because I was having issues that day filming. So, Diamond Painting with Anxiety, Karen, sent this to me. They're containers, and because she says I've always wanted to send you friend mail, and she told me how these work, and but they're pretty good size. If you guys can see, they're pretty good size. The lids are, kind of, you have to squeeze it together to open it, which I didn't know this until she told me. But you squeeze it together and open it, and I don't know how many drills it holds. I'm pretty sure it would probably hold at least one bag of drills. or, you know, depending on the company that you get the drills from or the painting from. So that's, she sent me 2 of them. And then she proceeded to tell me there was a second part to this. So I don't know what that is. I'm kind of, you know, well, I kind of do and I kind of don't, because in November, she and I are going to do a collab, I guess. So I'm kind of waiting on that. Yeah, all the chicks are doing good. And which black work Sal, Rachel? Is it the pandemic one? Because I wished I had gotten that one in time. I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't get that one in time. I wanted that one. I have 3 of them. Love them. Holds one medium bag. So what? Like this size, Susan, or half that? I don't know. No, the peppermint purple year-long set. It's free. Okay, what can you send me the link and the stitch, you know, size, what size fabric I would need or whatever, the finished size? Because I want to do something different for Floss Tube, and besides just showing everybody my freaking big, huge, you know, hate projects, because I feel like nobody's interested in those and they're tired of looking at them. Now, can it be one color or does it have to be can it be one color or is it multiple colors, Rachel? I'm just curious. Because I know there's a lot of those that are one color. Hi, Melody. How are you? You're staying cool? Yeah, me too. It's too darn hot outside to be doing anything. And the heat index here, Melody, it's 90 some degrees outside, but the heat index is 105. And then tomorrow is supposed to be like 110. Feeling like it, and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, the originals, many colors, but you can do the olive. Okay, that works. I'm just curious because I want to do something different to add to mixing up my floss tube, you know. I can't print it off. I could probably put it in my can I use it in Pattern Keeper, Rachel? Or no? Before I make any kind of plans to start this, I need to know before I ask my friend to use her ink. Because she'll totally be like, really? No, I don't think so, but it's so fast that I just use Google Drive to look at. Okay, I could probably use it in my iBooks then. If that, okay. I could do that. That works. Yeah, just if you don't mind, please send me the link and I will download it onto my iBooks. How many parts are there to it? Is it 12 or is it I don't, I'll have to look at it when you send me the link because, and I also need to get more Q snaps for smaller pieces because I have one that I have on my hoop, but because my thumb gets sore, it's kind of, one of those things. How is it I missed that whole? I'm mad at myself, guys. I just missed a whole section of a color that I had done the other day. Okay. I haven't stitched on the art stitch. Oh my Lord. I haven't diamond painted in a couple of days. One part per week, so 52 years small. Oh, really? Okay. That works. I could probably do that. That works. Okay, Rachel, thank you. I could probably Google it and look it up, but anyway, yeah. I haven't diamond painted on this in a couple of days. Not because I didn't want to, just I needed to focus on my stitching this week because we had the 24 hours of stitching in the 24-hour stitching group and wanted to get that done, which I will be talking about in my plus two. One part per week. So okay. That works. So, yeah. Just trying to mix up my floss tube some, Rachel. That's why. Because I was going to do ornaments, but I said, no, I don't want to do that. Because, I mean, I do, but it's like, there's only certain kinds that I really, really find that I like. And I need to do new ornaments for my tree because my ornaments that I have are getting, old and fraying a little bit. The fabric's kind of faded out and the stitching's fading. And yeah, so I need to do some new ones and I haven't stitched an ornament. Okay. All right. That's fine. I haven't stitched a Christmas ornament in forever. So I need to, do that and get some done and made. Have fun dyeing your hair, Lizzie. I haven't dyed my hair in like forever. I need to. Of course, my kids are teasing me about my gray hair because, yeah, I have a gray streak on the right side of my head, and they're telling me, "Oh, you need to dye it." I don't want to dye my hair because it's a pain in the butt. But I might dye it again at some point. Oh, I do. Let Rachel. It's just I'm trying to like mix it up a little bit, and I was gonna work on ornaments and show them, just so I could have some finishes because I can't claim a finish yet. I haven't claimed a finish in a while, and it just I don't know. Not that I don't like working on my big projects. I do. Trust me. I just I need to get ornaments stitched for my my tree. But and it feels funny because I don't have a whole lot to talk about on my floss tubes, because I did talk more on my drill with me than I do my floss tubes, because I feel like, okay. But yeah, anyhow, okay, I'm gonna shut up. I need to stop whining, complaining. Susan, did Karen get in touch with you? Diamond painting with anxiety. She asked me if I knew how to get in touch with you, and I didn't. So I don't know if she did. She said she was going to. Okay, because she was going to send you a email, and I don't know if she did. And that was after, what, last week? I think it was after Sunday after my live. She was talking to me, and she said she was going to send you an email. But she hasn't said anything else. So it's been kind of like, I didn't know if she did or not. But yeah, be on the lookout for it, because I know she said she was going to send you an email about what you and her and I were talking about last week. And so I don't really know what she might have been busy, because I know that, of course, I don't know. I like I said, I don't know what, she. As far as I know, I will check through. Yes, that would be. Okay, yeah. She asked me if I knew how to get in touch with you, and to be truthful, I completely, totally forgot that you and I are friends on Facebook. And when I finally realized that we were, I sent her your information, your Facebook information, and I and she said she was going to email you, and I haven't heard anything else. So yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I keep saying the same thing over and over and over. I'm not trying to, trust me. When you get old, it feels like that way. It feels that way. Believe me. So, whew, my eye itches. I can't wait for y'all to watch my next diamond painting. I know a lot of people probably won't watch, because a lot of people don't like supernatural, but I do. Oh, and now see, now that quick, now that quick, I have forgotten what I was going to say. Crap. It happens. Of course, I've been told, oh, that's the first signs of Alzheimer's. Please don't tell me that. You'll be 66 in September. Really? Yeah, my son's birthday's in September. He'll be 19. Just, But anyhow, you'll trade with him. Believe me, you're not the only one that wants to trade with him, Susan. Believe me, I'm ready to trade with him, and I'm going on 51. So I totally understand that one. I would trade any day with him. But then again, it's like he complains so much about being 18. He doesn't like being an adult. And I told him, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I lived for the day that I turned 18. I said, did I start off my adult life like, I should have? Heck no. But if I could, I'd go back and be 18, 19 years old and do it all over again differently. But you can't. So and not only that, he's been going through. I've talked about him in Monsters, the Monsters energy drink, and he's been going through some really bad withdrawal because he's used to drinking that caffeine or whatever they have in it, and constantly having the caffeine in his body, and he's been going through some. Oh, he's been having some really bad headaches because of it, and why am I not? And I feel for him because I know what it feels like, especially when caffeine headaches. They're the most awful thing in the world, and I wouldn't wish it on any soul. But I think he's kind of got the idea. Okay, mom doesn't like me drinking these, so I need to stop. And because of it, his body is kind of out of whack lately. Now, sleeping pattern wise, you'll be watching what, Melody? I'm confused. Uh-oh. You'll be watching what, Melody? I'm confused. Oh, God. You have me confused. I, I just did look up and read that, and I was like, what? Watching what? My floss tube? Oh, if that's the case, yeah, I know you're always watching in that. I'm grateful. You're one of the ones that watches every single video, I think. Which is no biggie. Now, if I could just get other people to do that and comment as, loyally and as you, my life would be made. But then again, I also don't want some of this drama. Now I'm going to tell y'all, I was it was last week's, no, it was the week before. My live from the week before, or was it? I can't remember. Anyway, I had gotten a notification that somebody had subscribed and posted or commented on one of my lives or one of my videos. I can't remember which one. And anyway, so I went to look at it. They posted a freaking link to a explicit sex video. Now, I didn't click on the link, but the only way I knew that it was because it had sex in it, the word sex in it. Now, I was like, are you flipping kidding me right now? And then the other day, Oh, I know. Believe me, it is horrible for his kidneys, and I'm glad that he's not drinking them anymore. But then the other day, I had another person, some guy, random dude, don't know who he is, and post saying that he liked my videos. He thought I was pretty. Now this dude was like, 18 and wanted to marry me. And I was like, huh? I was like, okay. And I blocked that dude because yeah, and it's also bad for his heart. Yeah, Rachel, I just got to a point that I blocked him, and I just thought it was crazy. And because the look on my face when I saw this comment, my daughter Miranda came out. She looked at me. She said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "What the hell?" And she said, "What?" And I showed it to her, and she's like, "Who in the world?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "I don't know, and I don't care, but I'm not looking at it." I said, "For all I know, it could be freaking um 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 something bad." Yes, it is. It is. And I know there's a lot of I have a lot of people that don't like supernatural on my channel, and there's a lot of us that do. But and truthfully, I had no clue what supernatural was until my oldest daughter Ariel started watching it, and she came out one day and told me, "Mom, you have to watch this." And I was hooked after that. And now, I'm kind of sad to see it end. But and that's one reason why I picked the painting that I picked, because after it's over and done with, it's going to be over. Okay, Lizzie, and welcome back. And I'm kind of, it's kind of sad, but I knew it was going to happen eventually. They were going to run out of, run out of what to write about. I did. I blocked him, and then I reported it and blocked it because I'm not doing it. I mean, they say they're subscribed to me, but I have to go get on my laptop and go through my subscribers and see, because I'm not dealing with that kind of crap. Okay. Do you know, Susan, do you have the channel CW? It's about two brothers, and first couple seasons, it's their fathers involved, but they go across the country. They're hunters. They go across the country and they hunt supernatural beings like, werewolves, vampires, you name it. And it's basically a family business. It's on Netflix. It is on Netflix. I don't want to watch the last season yet. Last season's on Netflix, and I don't want to watch it. But anyway, So they go across the country and they kill, they hunt supernatural beings like ghosts and so forth. And it starts off, it's them and their dad. And then, after, like, I think it's the third or fourth season, it's just them and the two brothers. And it's an awesome show. I mean, for those of, people that like supernatural stuff like that, I like it just because of the fact that, number one, it's kind of neat to see, the family, kind of thing about it, where they work together as a family in the first couple seasons, but then, and they deal with God, they deal with the devil, they deal with some crazy things, and it's kind of good. I didn't realize how popular it was when I started watching it, until it's been on for 15 seasons, and it's amazing. So, oh, it's not on Canadian Netflix anymore. Well, that sucks. I know I think it's still on our Netflix, Lizzie. I'm not sure, but they put the 15th season on. But yeah, I'm kind of trying not to watch it, because I don't want to watch it, because that would mean that it would be over and done with, and I'm not ready for that to end. I mean, not granted, I could probably watch it on TV, on DVD and so forth, and Netflix and stuff such, but I don't know. But yeah, that's what that's about, Susan. My husband says the way it ends, there has to be another season. There's not. They did a thing on Instagram, the Uncrafted Crafter, and they aren't coming back. As a matter of fact, the guy that plays Sam is going to be doing a remake of Walker the Texas Ranger. Oh, we know. That's going to be my next diamond painting. Uncrafted Crafter is the Supernatural family.
Are you on my shoe?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Because last time I asked you, you were like,
Well, you need to be quiet.
you don't need to be so mean.
So yeah, that's my next. Well, as a matter of fact, if I have the picture, son, look in that purple and black thing and tell me if the picture of my next diamond painting is in there. It's the Winchesters. Yes. Uncrafted Crafter. This is the one I'm getting ready to do.
Why is he so bald?
Because he had his head shaved. I mean, if you guys can see it.
Excuse me.
I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to get it close to the thing. That's the one I'm going to be doing. Dean, Sam, and his mom and dad. It was a gift from someone that she likes Supernatural just as much as I do, and she sent it to me for a Christmas present. So, which I wasn't expecting it, but she's been patiently waiting for me to start it. So, and she, she kind of comes in every week on my lives, and it's like, when you haven't started it yet? So she's been keeping me motivated. Yeah, they did 100. They did the 100th episode together, and I cried. I sat here and blubbered like you wouldn't believe. I cried. I had tissues sitting there, and I was like, no, 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 no. We can't, no. And of course, when I found out that they were not renewing after the 15th season, I was like, no, this is not fair. They need to bring him back. They need to bring dad back. They need to bring, mom back at least, for the last season. And I don't think they are. So, but that's okay. Um, you know, I got to see him last season, so it made, it's all good. Just checked in. Yes, it's still on Netflix here. I'll have to check it out. Okay, yeah, but the only way for you to understand it, Susan, is to start with season 1. And I have to admit, the first season was kind of a blah, but it gets good along as you go. So it has its moments. Believe me. As a matter of fact, I might start watching it again. Don't know. You fall in love with the characters, that's for sure. It's not typically something I wasn't, to be truthful, on Crafty Crafter, I wasn't either. When my daughter told me about it, I just looked at her like, what? And I had watched Jeffrey Dean Morgan in a couple of episodes of Grey's Anatomy, and even though I don't like that show, I never liked that show. And I watched him in those episodes, and come to find out, I didn't know he was filming that at the same time. And then I kind of just became hooked because I really liked him. I like him in, I don't like him in Walking Dead. I do, but I don't, if that makes any sense. I haven't watched Walking Dead since they took Negan prisoner. So it's kind of like, I need to, but they need to give him, I don't know. I'm just not, I mean, I liked it when he first came on Walking Dead, but yeah, that was the only reason I watched it, is because I liked him, and I liked the kids, and right, and that's the only reason I watched it, is because I just liked, but that's really the only reason. I probably should watch the last season of Walking Dead, but I kind of don't want to. But I mean, I like Walking Dead too, but it just started getting to be too much drama, and it wasn't basically about The Walking Dead anymore. My husband and I randomly say out loud pudding from the episode when I know, right? I thought that episode I died laughing because, and the other one I liked was when Castiel was in the in a mental institute, and I was just like, really? But yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty That's one of my favorite shows that I will binge watch any day and any time. Besides that, in Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek Next Generation, Stargate, yeah, all those from, I like those just as much. But and I only binge watch them when, there's really not anything to watch. And lately I've been on an Amazon Prime video uh, um, um, kick. Been watching stuff on there. So these two sections might take me a minute because there's a lot of confetti, especially up here. But anyhow, whoopsie, get in there. There's a really weird show on AMC called NOS4A2. Huh. I've never heard of that show. I'll have to look that up on Crafty because I've never heard of that one. But I'll have to look that up. I will definitely have to see about that one. Never heard of it, but hey, I'm always open to looking at or getting open to new ones. And right now I'm on the investigation channel watching this weirdest, oh my gosh, weirdest true crime show called Your Worst Nightmare. And let me tell you something. Some of these episodes are straight out could be a flippin' horror movie. Cursed? No. I'm not seeing that. Wait a minute. I haven't lately because I got to the point Netflix. I couldn't. There wasn't anything I could. Netflix was getting to the point. It just didn't seem to be, attracting new shows anymore, Rachel. But I will have to look that one up too. I haven't. That's one I've never heard of. But yeah, I will look that one up too because yeah. Excuse me. I'm burping away. But yeah, I'll look that up, Rachel, because and Uncrafty Crafter, because that one's those two sound interesting. No, I like watching, creepy stuff like that. Not scary horror film crap, but I do like watching stuff like that. Um, I like the true crime shows too, because that's what I'm watching now. And even though it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, some of these things, some of these, crimes that they're talking about on this show, it makes you think you're in a horror movie. Oh, now see, I like those kind of things too. I'll have to look that one up, Rachel. I'll have to definitely look that one up because that's one I've never heard of that one. And of course, I haven't been on Netflix either lately. I've been watching Amazon Prime. A lot lately. Rachel, you remember the TV show that used to come on TV called In the Heat of the Night? It don't make me feel old. I don't want to feel old. I don't want to be the only one that knows what that TV show is. I miss all those. I know, right? And you know what's funny? Uncrafted Crafter. I sat there. When I signed up for my 30-day free trial for Amazon Prime Video, I went through all these, all these TV shows, and I was like, "You're kidding me, right?" All these shows that I like. Spencer for Hire. I had not seen that show in like forever, and yeah. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, Melody. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rick was okay, but I don't know. Maggie is coming back, by the way. Just so you know. That's what I watched the Comic-Con on YouTube yesterday and watched their little, virtual thing, and yeah, they are Maggie's coming back. She's supposed to be coming back. She was on the Comic-Con thing on YouTube, and on their little interview session, and yeah, she's one of the ones. She's coming back. They're not bringing Rick back, even though he's supposed to be alive still. So I don't really. The last episode of the last season. I know. Do I remember Heart and the New Heart? I didn't like that show. Uncrafted Craft. I couldn't. Granted, it was funny, but I couldn't get into that show as much as, I mean, it was good when it came on, but I don't know if I could watch it again. Yeah, I know. I remember that show. Oh, give me a break. I remember that show. And I've been watching a whole bunch of movies. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie or not, called The Postcard Killings with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Holy crap. It was pretty good. It was sad, but it was pretty good. I was totally, you know, I was hooked. I sat here yesterday, stitched, and watched that, and I was like, holy crap. And I had no idea who was killing who. And then when I figured it out, when, you know, they figured it out, I was like, no way. You're kidding me. I was shocked to see who was doing the killings. Sorry, Jen, I gotta go eat dinner. Talk soon. Take care, everyone. If I don't see you here. Okay. Bye, Rachel. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop in about 20 minutes. Because I'm going to start cutting my hours or my stream back to an hour and a half. I know I should be using my multiplacer, but I just don't. Squares and multiplacers for me don't mix. I can't. I've tried, and maybe I need to practice more. Who knows? I just can't do I can't multiplace with squares. Just not. It's easier when with rounds. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. Don't know. There's a lot of gray. I'm on my way to you, but I will come up okay. And Miranda's home right. Hold on a minute, guys. Might have to cut this short. All right. Might have to cut this shorter than what I thought because I have people coming. And I didn't know. She just popping up. Okay. All right, guys. I need to cut this short. I have my mother is on her way here. So I'm going to stop. I'm sorry this was like a little, you know, shorter than usual. But I apologize. My mother just texted me and she's like, you know, telling me she's on her way here and she's like, you know, 10 minutes away. So if thank you for coming, and excuse me, I will see you all next week, and hopefully next week I will have another diamond painting to start. So until then, guys, stay cool, be safe, and please, please don't forget to wear your masks, and have a great week.